This is day 9, I believe. Starting to lose track. I'm headed from the Rocky Mountain Shelter to US 30. I'm gonna get a burger and a soda for lunch. And then we may just go to the next shelter. Be like a 5-mile day for the day. Kind of got a late start. It rained last night. It was raining this morning. So it was like 10 o'clock before I got out of camp. About 11:30 now. So I'll be right on time to get a burger and soda for lunch. Got my tarp, kept me and all my gear nice and dry through the rain and the wind. Wasn't like a torrential storm or anything. Slept pretty good. It's like one of the best night's sleep I've gotten since I've gotten on the trail. So we must be getting closer to the burger place. I can hear the highway. Had 2 hikers come by a while ago, and they were wearing like, the girl was wearing like an old external frame pack, and they were singing and running down the trail. He's like, y'all going to the burger place? I was like, yep. And he's like, we'll see you there. I just told him not to eat all the burgers. Yeah, I ought to be there in just a few minutes. $12:15 to evaluate from the burger place what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. The weather was saying something about thunderstorms, so I may stay the night there at the hostel. I'll just have to wait and see. No, can't have too much planning. Yeah, I can see the cars on the road, so we'll be there momentarily. We left the Bonfire Burger place, headed back to the AT. We're going to hike into the first shelter. It's only like 2 miles. It's 3 o'clock. Depends on how I feel. I'll get there, reevaluate. I think it's 7 miles from there to the next shelter. The terrain didn't look too bad. So, I don't know. Just play it by the moment and see how it goes. May just hang out at the next shelter, and then I think the next day, if I skip a shelter, it'd be like a 13-mile day. So, I don't know, options. So they had a detour posted to take us through the state park. Can't remember the name of it. It looked like a pretty cool park. I didn't walk through just the detour section. Hung out at the burger shop for a couple hours. So, but this would be a cool place to take a break. have it. Looks like somebody's been building a debris hut. Here we are back to the trail. Well, I've been on the trail following the blazes, but and of course you have to go uphill. But there'll be a lot of uphill, so I gotta get used to it. So that's the way we just came up. I hope that's the end of it. It was a hell of a climb. Right after eating a burger and a bunch of cheese fries and 5 refills of Pepsi. Huh. But man, this ice cold Pepsi sure was good. I could go for another one right now. We get to the top of this hill, and the elevation profile showed it being fairly flat from then to the shelter, so we shall see. Sometimes a little bump on the elevation profile ends up being more of a hill than you think. I'll tell you, every hiker on the trail, I believe, going to the burger joint back there. I think tomorrow, maybe the next day, will be the half-gallon challenge. But I will not be participating in trying to eat a half-gallon of ice cream. I haven't been on the trail that long. I don't think I could handle it. Alright. Well, we're going to keep going uphill for a little ways and see what's after that. Well, this is a nice stretch of trail. The blooms, I think, are about done, but right now they're still all around. We just came, that's southbound, and this is north. And you just go kind of slow going uphill and make up the difference when it gets flatter or going down. So I was hiking with a couple of other hikers the last day or so, and one of the ladies had borrowed a pack from her son. It was too big. They were just doing a section hike, so they were going to go find an outfitter and try to get her a different pack. The other guy went in town tonight, get a hotel, resupply. It's the story of the trail. You get on the trail, you get off the trail. You meet people. So this is the problem you run into sometimes. It just came out right there. And you have a trail that goes that way. It has no blazes. And I don't see any that direction. There's some fence posts that has white on the top, but they make fence posts look like that. But I'm going to assume the sign that says to Locust Gap via AT. So this is the way we need to go. Yeah, some of those posts don't have a white top. Do not have a white top. So that's probably the blaze. We can always turn around and walk back if we have to. It's just shoe rubber. Speaking of shoes, so far I don't know how many miles I've been. I've got to total it up. It's been 50, 60 something. Out there, they're hanging in strong. No foot problems. A couple days ago my feet were kind of uncooperative first thing in the morning, but I've kind of gotten over that. My right hip pains pretty much gone away. Yeah, there's the white blazes. So far so good. We're stepping off the road back on the AT in the woods. I just had a guy come jogging by, had a puppy. He's jogging with a little puppy. He didn't want to pass me. So I had to stop and give the little dog room to get by. He was just uncomfortable trying to go around me. And then when he went around, he was wide open. Well, this is kind of cool. This is what I would refer to as the green tunnel. Just all kind of grown in and tunneled overhead. Well, we should be coming up on the shelter here shortly. It's 4:30, so probably gonna call it a day, and then try to do a shelter skip tomorrow. Push for a 13-mile day. That'll be the longest day so far. Nothing wrong with a short day and a burger every now and again. There's some nice shelters here. So I talked to a local hiker for a little bit. And I don't know, I just decided I'm going to keep going for the day. There's a cabin between here and the other shelter that he said you could tent at. It has water. 7 miles to the next shelter. The elevation didn't look too bad. So we'll just see where we end up. Now this is just up from the shelter a little way. Maybe a quarter mile or so. Nice little camp spot. With the footbridge and water source. This would be a tempting place for the night. Very tempting. We've had a decent little uphill from that shelter. Quarry Run, I believe it was. And I ran into a gentleman who was walking south. It was kind of funny. He asked me what time of day it was, what day of the week it was, what day of the month it was. I volunteered what year it was, but he said he knew that. But he said it was just miles and miles of bloom coming up. And just look at it. Kind of looks like some dark clouds. Doesn't really have a smell to it, but it looks pretty. Here's something that's got a lot more pink in it. And they just go on forever. So we made it to the 5-way road intersection. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had to walk down a part of this one, 5th one. It still looks, the clouds that way. We might get some rain. The forecast said thunderstorms after 2. It's just now 6. We got I don't know, 4 or 5 miles to go before we get to the shelter, if I go that far. I just have to see. Depends on what the weather starts doing. It's been a good day, even though it started out rainy. I got up a little later than normal, but it put me right on time for lunch. 12:15. And that guy was right. The blooms just go on and on. So that's southbound, the direction we just came. And this is north, the way we're going. And it's birds all day, every day. There's one in particular, I hear it a lot of times in the afternoon. It has just the most beautiful song. It usually plays it for a few minutes. If I catch it and I have the camera close by, I'm going to record it. Hear those power lines sizzling. The clouds sure are cool looking over. The one's rolling in, doesn't look too dark, but they're providing a good shade and a nice breeze. We're at mile marker 1089.8, and we're possibly going to 1094.9, so that's 6 more miles, and it's fairly flat. We're going to have a little uphill here in just a minute, but it's only about 100 feet. So 6:30. Might make it to that shelter. And they got some pretty nice camp spots in Pennsylvania. I need water. I stopped a little bit ago, took a 15-minute pack-off break. I drank the half-liter in my bottle. I still have about a liter in my hydration bladder, so I got enough to get to water, but I need more than, well, I could work with what I got if I had to, but I would like to have more than what I got at camp. I'm not really hungry. I ate a big burger, and their fry order is probably like, I don't know, at least a pound and a half of fries, covered with nacho cheese. But I'll probably snack on something. But in the morning I'll fix some cappuccino and oatmeal. I like mixing the drink mix. When I get to camp, I'm drinking about 1 liter of water. So it was a nice camp spot though. 7:30. So I like to get to camp about 8:30. That way still get daylight. Get everything set up. We'll see where we end up. So I made it to 3 points. Gravel roads. It's at 1092.1. I'm going to 1092.5. So not far. It's not quite 8 o'clock. White Blaze is over here. We should be at camp in the next 15 minutes or so. Just been following all the blooms the whole time. I made it to the Milesburn cabin. There's a water source. There was a camp spot up there a little ways. Does not look like there's anybody here. Nice fire pit and benches. No camping near cabin. Not a problem. Got a privy up on the hill. Setting this pack down and look for a camp spot and call it a day. That bird I was telling you about singing. I must have got camera shy because they usually do better than that. But I don't know what kind of bird it is, but one afternoon at camp was one singing and the sun was going down shining through the trees and it was just letting it roll. I don't know, it was just the prettiest sounding bird. Well, anyway, I'm still looking for a good camp spot. I mean, I found a few, but in kind of respect, they do not camp near the cabin, so I'm gonna keep checking.